Hey YouTube, my name is Danny. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is my first video, so welcome. Um, on this channel I will be talking a lot about my journeys, my personal journeys, some things I want to accomplish, and the like. I encourage you guys to subscribe, comment, rate, everything, just so you can stay in the loop and caught up with what I'm doing. And just for notification purposes as well, I will have new content. I'm going to try to have new content 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how fast I can edit. Right now I do not have the software to do a lot of things. I'm really just filming off of my Apple products. So until I can do better, I will be filming off of these things. So bear with me with all the editing and all of that. I just like to shoot from the hip when it comes to videos, and I don't really do a lot of editing. If I mess up, I may cut out a part or something, but yeah, I don't really do too much of that. Not right now anyway. But thank you so much for tuning in. This channel is going to have a lot of things on here. It's going to be really good to see. Most of it will be my personal journeys with regrowing my hair back. I did a big chop in 2011. I just started growing my hair back in October of 2016, and a week ago I got my first silk press. So I made excellent progress, and I just still want to continue on that journey. Something that is really major is the fitness, getting my health back on track. That's one of the biggest things that you are going to see on this channel. Right now I'm just at a place in my life where this is the heaviest weight I've ever been at in my entire life. Not that there's a problem with that, but you know, it kind of is. So I'm just trying to better that and get my health back in order. So as of right now, I am on a all-protein diet. It primarily consists of eggs and beef. However, I did tweak it a little just because I kind of got bored with just the beef alone and the eggs. So I incorporated very lean turkey, ground chicken, tuna, and I incorporate that into it. The lowest I will go as far as the meat is 90%, and that's at the worst. I hate to get anything under 90%. I want to get as much health benefits as I can out of the meat and everything. So I usually strive for 93.7 or 97.3 or above. With the turkey breast is the highest I've seen, which is 99%, and I have some of that today. So I have heartburn right now. I have heartburn. I don't know where it came from, but I have a little bit of heartburn. But anyway, I'm on the diet. I started on January 10th. It is now January 18th, so this is my 8th day. I purchased some whey protein, and I use that as a supplement for a meal towards the end of my intermittent fasting. So if we get a little bit into that, in addition to the beef and eggs diet, I am doing intermittent fasting, and you can do that a number of ways, but the way I am doing it is 16 hours off, 8 hours on. So I fast for 16 hours, and then I have an 8-hour window in which I can eat, and during that time I eat the beef and the eggs, the chicken, everything I just talked about. And excellent progress, except for I did have a few hiccups. Maybe about for 3 days now. I do fine throughout the day, but I've been staying up late. I've been staying up late a lot lately, And you know, when you stay up late, you're watching TV, you're doing whatever that's keeping you up, you know, naturally you want to binge. You're gonna do something to fill that time and that void. So I've been, you know, ordering stuff I shouldn't, eating things I shouldn't that I already have in the house that should not be there, because I am trying to get my health back on track. But I have it there because on the 6th day of this diet, you are allowed to have a cheat day. However, they want you to eat more vegetables than anything. But yeah, it's been more of a cheat week. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back on track with that and really give my all to it, you know, because I've tried diet, I've tried this, I've tried that, and I just want to really get into health to where I'm healthy and I'm satisfied with my appearance, because right now I am not, you know, to a certain extent. I would say that to a certain extent. One thing that really made me want to change my eating habits and overall health is I could not fit into my clothes. I never really had to buy bigger size clothes just right off the blue. I just kind of gained weight gradually, and you know, I would go to the store and whatever fit. You know, I never really had to switch clothes, and so I've been pretty much the same size. I want to say for about 10 years I've been pretty much the same size, but you know, it fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down. The highest I had ever been up until now was a 18-20, and a 22 was pushing it. But now, I'm not going to tell y'all. No, but now I am a 26-28 pants, and that 28 is it can be a little tight sometimes. So I'm really pushing it, and I'm used to wearing a 3X. I'm pushing, like, I can barely fit my 3Xs. Now that I've started this diet, I can get back into my 3Xs, but a little bit better than I could before. Let me add that in there. But I'm pushing towards the 4X, and it's not somewhere I want to be. Like, that is so, I can't even explain it. But I'm disappointed in that. I'm not satisfied with that. And I don't know about your expectations, you know, what size you are right now, whatever, but that's not something I'm satisfied with personally. So I did want to make a change, and you know, I went to go visit my mom. My mom's like, oh, you know, my mom, she's not one to comment on my weight or anything, you know. And so I asked her, I just feel, you know, I was telling her the same thing I'm telling you guys, not to the extent, you know, because you don't tell certain stuff to, you know. So anyway, I told my mom, and I'm like, well, what do you think? She's like, yeah, you have gotten a little round. And I'm like, and so I just, I'm like, well, my mom's saying, you know, she never says anything about my weight. So I'm like, yeah, when I get back, I really need to do something. And that's when I made the decision. You know, it was either go back vegan, plant-based, or, you know, try something different that's gonna really burn fat. And that's how I found out about ketogenic diets and the beef and eggs. So I've been on that. Overall, I can keep my motivation, you know, my determination. And what kills me is when I'm not even hungry, I'm satisfied, because, you know, on that alone, like, those are very filling foods. You know, you eat meat, you eat eggs. My other go-to is potatoes, but you know, that's carbs and starch, you know, so you don't want to eat that. But it's very filling. Like, it's times to where I don't even want to eat. I'm eating every 2 hours. I'm missing an hour doing this video, but you know, I'll get back on track. But anyway, it's a lot, and it's times where I don't even want to eat, and sometimes, you know, I don't. But I'm like, I need to eat, you know. And now I see how competitive sports, you know, sport athletes, you know, they're like, oh, I hate it. Like, I know I was watching a documentary not too long ago on Netflix, and it was these guys, you know, I guess they were competing for the world's strongest man or something like that, and they're like, oh yeah, we have to force feed, and I'm like, force feed, you know, like, you shouldn't. Now I see what they're talking about. You get full and you have to force yourself to eat, and that can make you sick. I know a few times I felt sick, so sick to my stomach, like I actually threw up in my mouth, like sometime last week. I'm like, ugh. So I was force feeding, yes, and it can be a bit much, but overall you'll see your results. I know I've seen my results. Even with the binging and the cheating, whatever, I still see results because I try to work out. I lift weights. I started lifting weights and walking in the morning. I stopped for a few days, but I was so sore. But I'm going to pick it back up. I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to pick it right back up. And that is the goal for that. I'm going to do that in the morning, actually. It's a lot. Like scheduling, especially school just started, so you'll see a lot of that too. I'll be finishing up my last year at a community college. I'm doing online classes, so distance learning right now. So you will see that. I ultimately want to be a dentist. It's a process. It's a process. I'll tell you, but I know I'm gonna get there, and I just have to keep pushing forward, like with this weight journey. So, like I said, that's the whole reason for this channel. My main purpose for having an online presence is to motivate you guys, to motivate myself, just self-improvement. That's what this channel is going to be about, just self-improvement, picking your life up, no matter how low you have gone in life, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are. That's what this channel is for, and I believe that is my main purpose in life, outside of becoming a dentist, is to motivate people and encourage them to do better, as well as myself, you know. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is my first video, more to come. But I couldn't get out today. I'll get out tomorrow or on my next upload. But thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe, comment, visit my social media pages. I'm not really a social media person, as I am an introvert, which contributed a lot to my weight gain. So I'm trying to become more social, so you'll see a lot of that on here too. But I don't really have a social presence online, so I'm pretty much making that now. So, you know, Twitter, all that, I've never really used Twitter before, and it's odd for somebody in my generation, you know, but I'm gonna get a Twitter, I'm gonna get an Instagram, I'm gonna get all that, and you guys can follow me just for inspiration and support, overall support and motivation. We can motivate each other, help each other grow. You know, growth is very important to me, especially with the new year being here. You know, it's a constant reminder that time is of the essence and it waits for no one. So, you know, we better get going. I know I better. I can't say you. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for me, and I need to get going. So, thanks again for tuning in, and it'll be more to come.